Well, hi Virgos. I have missed you. I'm glad to be back. I'm going to do monthly readings. My health just kind of took a turn and I had to take some time off, but I feel great now and I am back and I'm so happy that you're watching this video. So, let's get your monthly reading out. I have already shuffled these cards very, very well. I just like to shuffle them in front of you also before we get started. So here we go. Virgos, what do you need to know? And here we go. Virgos, please give us the cards we need for our Virgos. First, what do they need to know? And any advice would be very nice. Whoa, gotta get that card. That certainly fell out of there. Okay, keep going. For our Virgos, please, universe. Okay, oh, that wanted to come out, so we'll take it. All right, let's see what we have here so far. You know I always put the cards down in the same order they come out of the deck. You know your highest energy is the Tower card. So, you know, you've been through a Tower moment, and the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to talk about that secure, stable, long-lasting, committed relationship. And we're going to see what they have to say about that. All right, so we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. So, Virgos, overall energy is this Ace of Pentacles. This is huge. It's all about security, stability, groundedness, long-term, an offer, an engagement, a marriage. It can be an offer of work. It can be a raise. It can have to do with finances also. So let me read the cards. Let's see where we're going with this, but this is what they're going to talk about. Up in your highest energy is the Tower. So, yeah, you've been disappointed. You've been kind of entered a Tower moment at some point, which is still lingering around you. And that's why this card is here. So there could have been a breakup. If we are talking, I think we're talking, it's a little kind of hard to decide yet what we're talking about. It could be both sometimes in a reading, both money and love. So this could go for a lot of people, this reading, in your own way, okay? So there has been a Tower moment. There has been a turning of upside down, a flipping of your life, an event that has happened. And it's still lingering around you. I have the Page of Cups next to the Tower card, and it's also right above the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like, it's an offer, but there's a fish in the cup. If it's an offer of love, it's only a half-hearted offer. If it's an offer of money, security, stability, finances, it's half-hearted. This is also can be a card for Pisces because there is a fish in the cup, so Pisces might be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. But it is the energies that are most important in these tarot readings. I have the Strength card right next to the Page of Cups. Appear in your highest energy. So the Strength card's a great card to have. This is a card for Leo, by the way, so Leo might be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. But this tells me you're going to have the strength and the courage to see yourself through whatever this is that you're going through, whether it's love or finances. You will see the infinity symbol right here. That is the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you're going to know what to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. So you have been through some things. You're working your way through it. You will get through it. I have the Queen of Cups under the Tower card and next to the Ace of Pentacles, which is the surrounding energy that we're talking about. This offer, this stability or security here. So the Queen of Cups, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That gives us two for Pisces so far. That might be in your chart or in somebody else's chart around this reading. But what the Queen of Cups is doing here is, this is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it. And that lid has several windows all the way around it. And what you're trying to do is peek through those windows because you have questions. You have questions that you want answers to, and those answers are in that cup. And usually this is about love, okay? Now, if it's a type of job or type of work that you love, it can also go with that. So, we have the Queen of Cups. We see that your mind is really on trying to obtain this Ace of Pentacles. And you're wondering, and it's also below the Tower card. So you have questions about what happened, and you also have questions about moving forward and getting what you want from life. There was an energy here that affected, that probably caused this Tower moment. But you remember, you're getting over it. You're going to get past it. You have the Strength card here. But the Seven of Swords tells me that someone was being deceitful. Someone was either lying, stealing, cheating, something like that. And that energy is what got you into this position that you're trying to find your way through. It looks like you are finding your way through. You do have a lot of strength. You're a very strong person. But there was a very like deceitful energy around you, which has got, that's what you're trying to get over. So, and that was probably part of your Tower moment. Now, whether you knew it or not, that if this is your reading, there was a deceitful energy. There was something going on behind your back, it could have been, that you didn't even know about. So I have the Ten of Cups under the Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups, and that's part of your question here too, is, you know, you want a family. You want to feel secure. You want to feel loved. You want to have all the joys in life that you can imagine. I feel like this is going to be offered to you, and I don't think it's going to be that far out because this is actually the overall energy of this reading. So the Ten of Cups is a lot of love. It is a beautiful family situation here. Also, it's right next to the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm kind of feeling like, there is someone in your life who is grounded, who is stable, who is secure. That might be you. You are a Virgo. This card can be a Virgo card. But being very solid, secure, knowing what you want. Got it up here in your head. You've got it together, and you're getting it together because you're getting past something. But I feel like this offer, it involves bringing you more happiness, more joy, and more love. I have the Two of Cups next to the Nine of Pentacles, and right under that, this deceitful behavior. This was, I feel like it's somebody that, if this is a work reading, this was someone that you thought was your friend or that you were close to at work. If this is a love reading, this is somebody who took your love for granted. And perhaps it could have been more like a friends with benefits relationship. This is a soulmate type card, but I feel like it's right next to the card of being single and grounded and stable on your own. Either that or that's the person who's going to make the offer. But it's right below the Seven of Swords. So I feel like whoever you were close to was hiding something from you. But you're getting through all this. More cards to take out here. We're going to take out another section. It's a two-part reading. I need 6 more cards, please, for Virgo. Oh, we got them. I might have an extra one. We'll see. For Virgos. Got the right amount. Okay. So up on your highest energy line here, Virgos. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, there is a walking away. There is a turning away from love here. If this was a job, it was a job you loved. You're having to make a change. But for most of you, I think this is a relationship reading because this is turning your back on love. This is moving away from something that you love, but towards this mountain. So you're heading into another place in your life, another life cycle, so to speak. And you've had to walk away from this deceitful energy, and you're finding the strength and the courage to do so. It's right next to the 8, or the strength card, the 8, the strength card. And so right next to the turning away and walking away, this is what I think they were hiding from you. Okay, so this is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not grounded. Total opposite of what you need and want in your life. This is someone who runs in and out of your life with that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, but it's actually a staff of passion. So someone was definitely, it feels like a friends with benefits for most of you. And then once you found out, okay, once you noticed and you really were paying attention to what was going on, that they really didn't have it to offer, anything to offer you that you really wanted, you put your swords up and your arms are across your heart. So you're like, oh no, I'm not getting any deeper in this relationship than what I have to. You know, I see what's happening and I've got to take charge of my own life. And that's exactly what you're doing. So for a while there, you had a blindfold on and you were kind of blocking. The red flags were there. But now you are like, no, you're guarding your heart about this. You didn't see it at first. It took some time, but you see it now, and you are working your way out of it. I have the 7 of Wands under the 8 of Cups and next to the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Wands here, I feel like this deceitful energy is going to, or has been, or is going to try to re-enter or try to communicate with you more. And I just feel like you're done. You've got your own wand, and you've got it raised, and you're like, you're either not believing what they're saying, or you're blocking them totally, because you're moving forward. I have the Moon right under the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, they kept it a secret. If this is your reading, whoever this is was deceitful, okay? And you kind of had to figure things out. Once things were revealed, what their true nature was, what they really wanted from you, which I don't think was much. You were enlightened about this, it's like that lobster crawling out of the waters here. You didn't know it was there till it crawled out. That's sort of what happened here. It's like they were one person and you could see all the good things about this person until you started to see the things you did not want about this person. I have the 6 of Pentacles. My eyes are so bad. I have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, good Lord. I have the 6 of Pentacles right next to the Moon and right under the 2 of Swords. They were breadcrumbers. This is what you discovered. And this is breadcrumbing. This is feeding you just enough to try to keep you in the relationship, to try to keep them able to run in and run out of your life. You're not doing that anymore. Right below the 2 of Swords. You're tired of having your heart broken. You're tired of going through all that. You're tired of not seeing what was right in front of your face. I have the 7 of Pentacles here. Right under the 7 of Wands and right next to the 2 of Cups. That friends with benefits type card. Usually there are some feelings involved, but not enough for a relationship, really. And then under the 7 of Wands, where you're kind of like you don't believe what they're saying anymore, you're blocking them. Well, this 7 of Pentacles is, I think you stayed in the relationship for quite a while, waiting for it to work. Because you kept waiting for this relationship to come to fruition. And I think that's what was revealed to you in order to move forward from this relationship. There is definitely an offer out there for you. There's an offer of love. There's an offer of happiness, sincerity, groundedness. So this is just waiting and waiting. Look how bored this person looks, waiting for a relationship to come to fruition. If this was a job, you were waiting for your promotion, or you're waiting for your raise, or something like that, and it just wasn't happening. Well, the 7 of Pentacles is right next to the World. So things are changing. I know things are changing, and you have the strength and the courage to do it, because it is all up to you to make the changes. You can't depend on other people to make your life better, and it looks like you're doing it. I have the World. right below the moon, right next to the Seven of Pentacles. All that waiting. Well, you're ready to move forward. You are entering a new life cycle. And I know I mentioned that earlier. I really felt like that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing with the Eight of Cups. You're moving away from one situation towards another situation, which looks much better for you. Love that World card. Also, the Queen of Wands is right next to the World and under the Six of Pentacles, that breadcrumbing card. So, this is a card for fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The Queen of Wands, holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're ready. So you're moving into a new life cycle here, and you're ready to move forward with that staff here from all the breadcrumbing, all the deceitfulness, all the in and out of your life, all the hurting of heart that you kind of let slide, it looks like, for a while. But you have an offer coming in. So what I see in this reading is hang tight. Keep doing what you're doing in moving forward with your life, because there are really awesome things waiting to happen for you. So just keep doing it. You're entering a new life cycle that is going to be very, very satisfying. So Virgos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance.